Good morning. I'm back. What am I doing? I'm in Australia, as you know. I hope you know by now. You should know. I have decided I'm going to fix my S14 today. So I have been looking for an S14 tail light for a while. Seems like the market's a little bit dry at the moment with parts in general. So I've called Dave at JPP. I've known Dave since I was 15, 16. I used to come down to his workshop all the time and annoy him when I was a kid. He must have just been like, fuck, this kid's annoying. I wish he would die, but anyway, here I am. So I am driving to Dave's now. I've actually just pulled into the driveway. It's JPP on the Gold Coast. A tail light for me. I am going to take that tail light to Kev's. Some crackhead walking around. From Kworx, because we're going to fix my car today. And then I'm going to put it on the car trailer tonight. I don't have a car trailer yet, so I've got to organise that. Put it on the car trailer tonight, and then take it to 8-speed tomorrow to get the gearbox checked. And then I've got to get the tune changed from E85 to 98. So I'm going to do that, and then that way it's ready to sort of go to Japan because they don't have any E85 in Japan. All right, let's get this tail light and let's make our way to Kev's. Okay, so I've acquired a passenger rear tail light. Passenger tail light. They're always in the rear if they're a tail light, just to let you guys know. If you didn't know that, now you know. So on my way to Kev's now, Kworx Customs. So Kev's done a lot of panel beating on my car. I think I crashed my car a few times last year, but many times the year before that. And Kev's always there to help me out by fixing the car and somehow just making it look cooler every time it goes there. So on my way to Kev's now to basically pull the rear end out of the car because I touched the wall a few times at LZ. I called the park. So I hit Kev up and asked if he wanted something to eat or drink, and he was like, nah, just something cold. And I'm on my way to him now with a watermelon or grape Gatorade. I like both of those, so you know, if you like both of them and then you're going to take someone a drink, it doesn't matter which one they choose because then you get one that you like. So if he doesn't like either of them, then I get 2 drinks. So yeah. Alright, let's go see this S14. It's been a while. He's already into it. Look at this guy. Look at him. What an animal. What a fucking animal. So Kev's already started on the car, as you saw. It's a beast. Alright. Which one's he going to choose, you reckon? We'll see. Give him the option. So we had to jump start the car, which was sweet. But it's running now. We're going to have a look at what's going on with the gearbox. It's doing something funky, but Kev reckons we'll be able to straighten this guard out today. Put a video in here of what I did to it.
Straight as Pinocchio's nose.
Morning. Alright, so what did we do yesterday? Just basically got the rear end straightened out on the S14. I've loaded onto the trailer with Kev. That was a bit of a mission. I've just woken up early in the morning. It's like 6. I've got to go to Kev's to pick up the car on the trailer because there was no point in bringing it back here because I would have to drive past Kev's house regardless to take the car up to Simply. So we're going up to 8-speed now. I've just woken up to this. It's one of my parents' property. It's pretty cool. Super foggy. So I just need to go into the shed and take some work equips out because I have a dude interested in buying them and I need to give them to Ben. Ben doesn't even know I'm giving to him yet, so yes. Thanks, Ben. Alright, let's go. There's the steed. Alright, so we just stopped up for 7-Eleven to get some fuel for the car. And of course, most important meal of the day, breakfast. Krispy Kremes. Delicious. So much traffic this morning. In the directions from my parents' house, it was only an hour and a half to Bucks. And
continue for 800 meters.
Yawn watching this? Like I've just yawned. You're watching on the TV. Has it just made you yawn? I'm intrigued because you know when I see someone yawn on TV, I'm yawning. So I'm not sure if my yawn made you yawn. Let me know if you're yawning. This is where this comes on. I've never known where this road comes on. This is cool. I'm finding things out. So it was an hour and a half from my parents' house, and on the maps right now, I've already driven like 40 minutes, and it's still like an hour and 17 minutes. So yeah, the traffic's really bad.
There's one in 800 meters. You are still on the fastest route.
As you can hear, Google's telling me that I'm an idiot for driving at this time of the day. I usually don't leave like on my house until like 9 o'clock because I'm just like, I'm just going to get traffic. There's no point in me going. But this morning I was like, no, I'll get there like, 15 minutes before they open and it's, I'm going to be on time and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no, they open in 8 minutes and I'm still an hour and 7 minutes. So I'm not going to get there till 9 o'clock anyway. So good job. But I've got donuts and I've got Oaks and I've got Beats and aircon. So fuck, I really can't complain about much. Life's pretty good. I'm very excited to get this car tuned on 98, see what it makes. I'm really not too sure what it's going to make. And then really excited to put new front bar, new rear bar on it, get the rear end all fixed up. And then I do want to drive the drift playground tomorrow afternoon just to see how the car feels on 98 and make sure the gearbox and everything's good. But it'll just depend on if it's done in time. It's totally fine if it's not. I'll drive the next Friday night drift, which is not this Friday, today's Tuesday, but the Friday after. So yeah, and then it'll basically go into I'm in two worlds at the moment. Sorry for yawning. I'm in two worlds at the moment because I'm like, okay, yeah, I want to send my car in the container because there's things that I want to take to Japan. But when I got to Japan, I kind of bought everything new there anyway. So the only things I don't have in Japan is nice concrete and a hoist and a tire machine. But I can buy those things in Japan. So I'm like, okay. So what I've done is I've asked to get a quote for Roro, which is roll on, roll off, for just the car alone. And then I've also asked for a quote for a 20-foot container. And I should get those quotes today. And then I'll be able to update you guys today on what I'm going to do. But yeah, super keen. I'm excited to see Buck. Haven't seen him for ages. Buck's a absolute legend. Has helped me beyond what I can explain. Has been in full support of just helping me out as a mate for such a long time now. And yeah, I'm excited to see Buck, excited to see Brock, excited to see all the guys that work there at 8 Speed, Andrew as well. And Ben is now working at 8 Speed, so it'd be cool to just kind of see everyone today. Usually whenever we used to go up there, Ben and I, to get a car tuned, it was kind of like mandatory grilled lunch. So we'll see if that's still a thing today, but yeah, excited to catch up with everyone. And then, what am I doing tonight? I was meant to be taking the car back to Kworx for Kev to do his thing on it, but if I'm driving the drift playground tomorrow, I suppose it depends if he wants to work late into the night, but he'll probably could probably have it primed and the back quarter sprayed, and then I could have taillights in it tomorrow. But I still don't have a rear bar, still don't have a front bar, so it's kind of pointless because the car looks gay without both those things.
In 200 meters, merge onto M1.
All right, let's keep going. I'm gonna eat these donuts. We're here. Eight's bed. Oh yeah, good job. Blocking the driveway. There we go. Yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Alright, let's go say hi to everyone. We push the car inside.
It likes it more that it's not connected.
Oh, see, we can't see that on there. See that? It's doing weird stuff.
Oh.
Look at that. But we can see that in RL. Oh, sold.
Wait. You bring up the manual.
Yeah, bring up the manual. Yeah. What have we got in here? Oh yeah.
Battery is sulfated.
See that?
I believe that's a seasoning for your salads.
Sulfation station. Yeah, alright, I'm going to get a new battery. Batco.
Batco.
Where?
Go to the Bat Cave.
Batco. 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 That's Benny Gibson. Alright, so we're in the car with Andrew, just looking at what's going on with the TCU at the moment. Had to put a new battery in it, and I don't know if my thoughts of the battery going completely flat may have like dropped the tune or something along those lines, but I suppose we'll find out by the end of the day.
I'm wondering if the Lamech is shutting down over.
Too many volts, yeah.
I've never seen one at over 15 before.
Yeah.
It should be okay,
But possibly.
I've just lost data.
Alright, car's on the dyno. So, what have I done? Drew had a look at the TCU, and I've done some damage to it by jump starting the car, I think. Not entirely sure, but I'll have to retouch base with these guys to see what's actually gone on with it. And now I've just drained all the E85 out of the car, and I have put 98 in it. I was speaking to Buck about using toluene, which is like a cleaning product that you can use to boost the octane in your fuel. So, yeah. I asked Buck how much it'll make on 98, and he's like 500, and I was like, that's fucking dog shit, because it makes 730 at the moment on E85, so let's see how we go. Okay, well, good news is everything's going swell. Bad news is, see down there? You see that little line there for the wastegate? Yeah, that's off. So yeah, it just free boosted to 35 PSI. Sick! So we'll wait for it to cool down slightly, and then we'll hopefully that line will still reach. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, it looks like it should. Alright. Alright, what a day. What time is it? Can't check on there. It is 6:50. I think I left here at like 5 o'clock this morning, so just driving through the gate now. I'll have to lock the gate behind me, but it has been a gigantic day. I'll lock this gate and I'll get back to you. Alright, yeah, so as I was saying, huge day today. So got the 8-speed all sorted. What the issue was when I've gone to jump start the car at some stage, it's actually cooked something in the turbo Lamech, the TCU, which is not ideal. So Buck's going to speak to Turbo Lamech and see if they're going to warrant it. So we've got a different board in there now. I got that all set up, and then put the car on the dyno, drained all the E85 out of it, and then we've put 98 in it and tuned it on 98. I'm actually pretty devoed that I'm having to tune it on 98 to go to Japan, because I've lost a lot of horsepower in doing so. So I made 730 before, and it just came off the dyno making 570. I've lost a lot of horsepower. It's on 20 pound. Before it was on 22 pound, but with ethanol you can add a lot more timing and a lot more boost because the fuel burns so cold. So I'm contemplating using what's called, this product's called toluene. I think I'm pronouncing that right. It's like a cleaning product that you can actually put in your fuel, and it'll give you like a gigantic octane boost. But I haven't looked into that, so I'm going to research that tonight, and then I might get Buck to like touch the tune up or something like that, like whilst he's here. I'll have my laptop with me in Japan, and once I get the car on the road, I can actually hopefully just, he can hook up via, let's say I do a mobile hotspot or something like that, and then he can tune the car, because I've got a wideband and everything in it. He could tune it technically from here in Australia. So yeah, I just feel like, what's the point of having a VVTR 2J if it's making a measly 570 horsepower, if you ask me. But yes, just about to unload the trailer now, head upstairs, have a shower, go to sleep, because in the morning I've got to go get a rear bar for this, I've got to get a front bar for this, got to put the tail lights back in, check it over on the hoist, then I'm going to go test the car at the drift playground to make sure the gearbox is working fine, everything is working fine, before I put it on the boat to send to Japan. So yes, I'm going to unload the trailer now, go have a shower, go do my thing, and then I will speak to you guys in the morning. I'm going to wrap this up into one video, and yeah, then you guys will see me drive tomorrow afternoon at the drift playground. Yeah, perfect. We're awake. Millie. Hello. So we're about to bring the car up, bolt check it, get everything packed, and then I've got to go to Kev's to pick up my side skirt, and then I've got to go to Dory Junkies because he's got a Works9 front bar there, because I would rather drive the event with the front bar on the car. So yes, lots to do. I'm going to leave here shortly. Alright, see you guys shortly. Didn't get time to bolt check my car because I had to pack everything and then I ran out of time. So what time is it? It is 20 past 11. Which means if we just drove straight there, we'd get there at like 1:45, roughly 1, and the event starts at 1. But I need to drive to Kworx to pick up my side skirt, then to Michael Jeans to pick up a front bar, then to Nugs because I don't have any tyres or a tyre machine because I don't have any of that in Australia anymore. And my tyre supplier is in Yatala that I usually buy off Tyre Network, but that'll mean I need it like, it'd add like an hour and a half to the trip. So I messaged Nug and he's like, yeah man, I've got a pair here and you can use my time machine. I was like, amazing, thanks bro. So massive thank you to Nug for helping me out. Alright, let's go grab side skirts, grab front bar, drive to Nugs, change a pair of tyres, get to QR, do burnouts. Pair of tyres should last me hopefully for the afternoon. Now the car in there makes a measly 570 horsepower fucking gay. So yes, alright, let's go do that. Let's go do burnouts. Keen to drive this car. Been driving the 180, the slow freaking stock knuckle dog. No, the 180 is a vibe, it's fun. I'm excited to get back to Japan and like touch that thing up. So, alright. See you guys soon. Alright. Side skirt. And Michael Jean actually dropped the front bar off for me here, so stoked on that. So grab that, chuck it in the car, head to Nugs. Okay, so we've got the bar. Had to chop it up straight away because it wasn't modified in any way to clear my intercooler and piping. It still doesn't fit entirely, but I was like, I just need to get to the track. So hopefully someone at the track has a grinder because I can't
Continue
find
on
my
National
grinder
Route
or my
13 for 2
extension lead, which is
kilometres.
pretty annoying. So I'm going to go to Nugs now. He said he's got a pair of tyres there for me to use, so I'll have to just jack the back of the car up when I get to his, sort of undo the straps, leave it on the trailer, jack the back of the car up, yank the wheels off, change the tyres on his tyre machine. He doesn't have an assisted arm one, so it might be a little bit of a mission, but yeah, I don't want to sort of go to the track with these tyres that are like 80% dead and then like kill them on the first lap and then be like, well, there's nothing I can do now. So yeah, I'll get to Nugs now and yeah, change some tyres and head to the track. Let's go. That job looks a little bit tiring. Okay, just finished up changing tyres at Nugs. Didn't wash my hands, but they're going to get dirty at the track anyway. Massive thank you to Nug and Holly for helping me out. I literally was just like, I don't have tyres, I don't have a tyre machine. And then I was like, who could I message who's kind of near QR? I messaged Nug, he's like, yeah bro, I got tyres here and you can use my tyre machine. So amazing having people like that around that can really help you out, especially when I'm only here for a limited time and trying to do a little bit of driving. So thanks, massive thanks to them. Now I'm just on my way to QR. I need to pull over and put fuel in the S14. I don't know if they have E85 at the track and I think methanol, maybe. I wonder if they've got 98. Let me just call QR, see if they've got 98, and if they do, I'll just go straight to the track. so they have 98 at the pump at the racetrack, which is sick. And what I just remembered is when I drove Christmas Bash, I won a $100 gift voucher that I haven't used. So I'm going to use that today. So today my entry is only going to cost me 20 bucks instead of 120. Didn't even, I forgot I had it. I'm stoked. So I'm going to use that, and yeah, I'm about 15 minutes away from QR. Keen to do some burnouts. Alright, well I'm all signed in. It's a little bit of a mission because you can't pay when you get here, you've got to do it online. But that's okay, got it sorted. Just got the camera in the town, in the car. Let's do some burnouts. So I can't wind my windows down because for some reason my window switch is now broken. So that's a little bit weird, and I also am so disorientated driving this car again. It's crazy compared to the 180. So yes, let's try to get used to this. Okay, so just lost power steering halfway through the run. Might see it on the camera, not sure. And it's so weird getting used to this car again. So I've just nipped up the handbrake because that wasn't working that well and topped up the power steering, and let's go for another run. Okay, so you can see he's filling up the car, which is at the racetrack, which is pretty cool. So weird to get used to again, it's wild. But hopefully I'll have it pretty dull by the end of the day. Put some fuel in it now and then keep doing skids. Hopefully these tyres will last the end of the day. It should. This place doesn't use much tyres, so. Holy dooly, just had a bit of a spicy run with Bridget. Still getting used to the car again, and I'm seeming to lose power steering like halfway through the run, so I have a feeling that the power steering pump isn't getting 12 volts through the whole run, so we'll see how we go. Just crashed into Bridget. So I'll need to get it fixed for Bridge quickly, and then so she can sell it, because I think she's going to be selling it. So yes, sorry Bridge. Man, this video has been sporadic. My apologies. It's just been a bit of a hectic day. Let me turn the light on. Okay, so long story short, car drives fine. Took me ages to get used to driving it again. Like, even by the time I was finished, I wasn't used to it. Kind of entered the first like entered for my first entry and was like, oh shit, where's the handbrake? And like, my window doesn't wind up on the driver's side at the moment. There's something wrong with now the window switch. I don't know how it's just broken sitting there, but somehow it's just broken. But yeah, I've like had to have the window up, so that was weird. And then just kind of having just a shifter, you know, I've just been driving the 180 for the last 3 months, like with a H pattern. It just made the car feel super weird. So started to get used to the car, but then was having an issue with the power steering, like dropping out.
In 500 meters, slide left onto Middle Road.
Sorry, I've got an Astra power steering pump in the boot, and it's like after I drive it for, you know, X amount of time, I deload, it stops working. So I have to see what's going on with there. Maybe like a grounding issue, maybe the battery wasn't grounded.
Slide left onto Middle Road.
Not too sure. But other than that, car drove great. Pretty keen to...
In 800 meters, at the roundabout, continue straight to stay on Middle Road.
I've also killed one of my thermo fans. I've got AU thermo fans on there, so I'll have to replace those, work out what's going on with the power steering. I'm on my way to Kworx now to drop the car off. Kev's going to give it a little birthday. I've got a new front bar for it. Massive thank you to Michael Ginn at Jewelry Junkie. And... excuse me. Yawning all of a sudden. And then I've got a rear bar that's been sent down from Toowoomba. I've got to go pick that up from Christian and Naomi tomorrow. And then the car will have a front bar on it, rear bar on it, side skirts on it. It'll look like a car again, which is sick. So, yes, I am just going to go drop the car off to Kworx now. And then I will head home.
In 300 meters, turn left onto Stony Camp Road.
Super tired, but I have a job on tomorrow that I need to do an exhaust. I need to be there first thing in the morning, so I can get that done tomorrow. And then I've got work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, probably at this stage.
Turn left onto Stony Camp Road.
I'm excited. Oh, should I turn left here? I don't think I did turn left here before, but we will. All right, this is going to be the outro. I'm going.
Continue on Stony Camp Road for 4 kilometers.
Thank you guys on the next video. Hope you've enjoyed this. See you later.